There are a couple of reasons why a player could miss red like this if they're not approaching the shot properly and missing the aiming line. Can you guess which things are? Can you guess which details I'm talking about? Think about it and let me know in the comment section. So today I want to talk two forgotten details what really matters in professional snooker, and I'm gonna tell you why especially beginner intermediate players are missing shots. So first thing what I want to talk about, that players too rapidly putting their bridge hand into the line. And the reason why this is not good because it pushes often their cue direction, which means they are aiming across the ball. So they do very quickly. And when they see they are not adjusting properly, they're not seeing the line properly, they could adjust their bridge hand. And it could change the back part of the cue and front of the cue line. And sometimes it could work and sometimes it shouldn't work. Some people say that you can adjust while you in the line, which is correct, but this is micro adjustment. This is not big adjustment. So adjusting your bridge hand too much could cause you misalignment. So when a player is approaching their shot fast, if they're good, that's great. If they are approaching quickly and misaligning, they're often changing their bridge hand position, and that's causing them to be offline and miss the shot thin or thick. Second reason why they are not doing really good, they're dropping at the end of the shot approach too rapidly as well, like this. And what happens, there are a couple of reasons. First of all, the head position could change while you walk into the shot, so they could easily move sideways, left to right or right to left, but in most cases, right hand players moving left to right, so going to the left and coming back to the right. And again, sometimes it could work, sometimes it couldn't work. So there's too many variables. So it looks like this. They approach the shot, and by using those two mistakes, rapid approach and rapid this, now I see that I am aiming thick, and then to compensate, I apply on left hand side to put the ball, and what often happens, they're missing the shot quite far. So now, what to do to make it more consistent and reliable? And as I said, it's not going to make your pots 100%, but at least it's going to make your consistency going forward. So if you watch top players like Mark Williams or Zhao Zhentong, who are great potters, they have two things in common. So first, they're doing gliding motion with the bridge smooth, and they're dropping to the shot smooth. It doesn't mean slow. It just means that you glide into the shot smooth and smooth. So just have this principle smooth and smooth into your game. So you're putting with your fingertips your bridge hand, and then you slide slightly forward and dropping down to the shot with your head also smoothly. So it looks like this. Smooth and smooth. And I guarantee you, not only you're gonna see the aiming line better and pot more balls, but psychologically, because you're making a really smooth movement into the shot, psychologically, you're gonna be so much more consistent, so much more confident, because mechanically, this is the correct motion. You don't want to be robotic, boom, boom, and like that. That's a little bit too slow, and that could put many people off. By just being smooth like a dancer, like a cat, it's the way to go. Watch Mark Williams, Zhentong, Ronnie, any good player who is playing the tour. So, if you want to glide in the shot, what I recommend with the bridge hand, just put your fingers first and then put your whole hand into the table. So that's tip number one, because you're going to be so much more accurate approaching to the line. If you want to make a test, you can kind of make a gate, and you will visually see how exactly you're approaching to the shot. Because if you're approaching fast, sometimes you can go from left to right, which is inconsistent. And the last part, you move into the shot smoothly by placing your legs and cue first and dropping down with your head, which means that if you're gonna drop smoothly to the line, your chin position is going to be much more natural for you and much more accurate. And even if I'm talking, even if I'm doing explanation now to you, I still saw the line properly without compensation. So by applying this technical thing, you're gonna make your especially certain angles much better. For example, black of the spot. When you're stretching out and you're a right-hand player and you want to make position from here to there, it's very important to glide into the shot, smoothly drop down, so you could see the proper angle for the shot. Because if you rush the shot, rapidly go into the shot, now from my perspective, I see the line thick. See here, and then I have two choices: stand up and walk in again, which is quite a good idea, or compensate with my spin or body movement to put the ball. So if I'm aiming thick, so with the ball movement, naturally I'm gonna compensate like that, which is okay if you are focused and you're relaxed. But the good technique is needed for your pressure moments when you don't feel your best, but because of the good mechanical habits, you're doing correct. So to summarize, many beginning intermediate players doing two things: they rapidly approaching with your bridge hand and dropping down to the shot too fast, and that's causing them to be offline. And because they are offline, they are not putting as consistent as they would like to. So what to do? Glide to the shot smoothly with your finger pads and whole hand, and smoothly down with your head into the line. So your cue direction is gonna be improved. Where you're aiming, you're gonna see the better line, you're gonna pot balls better, and of course make bigger breaks. And that's what I do in my trainings with players from all around the world in the mentorship program, where I work on all around game technique, mental side, and knowledge part of the game. So if you're interested, join the program there. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed. Apply these things in your game. I think that's gonna really help you with your potting game. And see you soon.